the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night.
This press conference was, I find, totally disrespectful to the sport. You cannot joke about certain things. David Haye wished me, and he said actually he wants to handicap me, he wants to put me in the hospital, and you cannot, this boxing is a very intense sport. There has been some deaths in the sport. There has been some people that got handicapped after the fights and became really bad in their lives for later on. I wish David Haye that after this fight he will be healthy, he won't end up in the hospital, and I think it's just, I was embarrassed to sit right next to him and hear that public can hear it, that media can hear it, because it puts certain shadow on the sport. And I think that David Haye actually needs a rehab. He needs a reality rehab on July 2nd. That's exactly what I said. This fight is going to be very important for his future life, because I'm going to put David Haye's feet on the ground. He became really cocky, really arrogant, disrespectful. He was late for 45 minutes for this press conference. I hope he won't be late for the fight. So he acts in a certain way like super champ and a diva. So he doesn't want to shake my hand. He doesn't want to do anything in this direction. And I hope that he won't be late, and this reality rehabilitation going to be good for David Haye's future life, because I believe we need to put him back on the ground.
Do you think some fighters do that with you because you have a great aura, because you're a big name in Germany, because you are intelligent, they maybe can't compete in that area? Do you think they try and play the bad guy deliberately because it's maybe all they can do with you?
I don't know what kind of game is that. He has been mentioning some mental games. I'm really worried about David Haye. He was pumped up with adrenaline at the press conference. It's way too early. I hope he doesn't burn himself out. It's another 5 days to go. Now it's a Klitschko time. Welcome to the Klitschko world. And the closer we're gonna get to the fight, and the fight itself, when we're gonna stand in the ring, sweaty and look at each other, is going to become actuality, not just reality, actuality. So I hope, as I said before, that he will not burn himself out. He's too much high top right now already. So I hope he's gonna keep up cool, and the way that was totally disrespectful and disgraceful, the way that he talked to me. There was a monologue while we were facing each other. You didn't have a mic, nobody could hear it, thank God. But no matter what, I have no respect to David Haye as a human. I do have certain respect to David Haye as a fighter. I know exactly what to do. I will not underestimate him, but I will no way overestimate David Haye in this fight. So he said he's gonna prepare something very special. I'm ready for it. Just let's do it.
Okay. One question about something which seems to be becoming an issue is the matter of the referee in this fight. I asked David Haye about it and Adam Booth, and they said, well, it's something we still have to sort out. What's the Vladimir Klitschko perspective on all that?
Well, to be honest with you, I heard the first time at the press conference, and I've been focusing on the fight. And I mean, who is going to be referee and stuff? That you have to talk to the management, because I'm preparing for the fight and for the real fight. So I hope we're going to get enough challenge. That's what I'm excited about. And who's going to be referee? I mean, we need a referee that can count till 10. I guess that's it.
That's what he'll say too. What do you think he's planning? Do you think it's an overall fight strategy, or do you think maybe like Oliver McCall against Lennox Lewis, he thinks if he can get you in a situation he can land one punch which maybe win him the fight?
Well, you can imagine whatever you want to imagine, talk whatever you want to talk. As I said, the Klitschko time is coming on Saturday night. And there's going to be actuality, not just reality, actuality.
Okay. And a lot of British fans finally, I guess, will be disappointed if David Haye loses, but have you got a few words for them and maybe to your fans back in the UK?
I've been in the UK and I've met a lot of British boxing fans, and you're classic guys. Actually, the sport of boxing came from Great Britain, and it's a sport of gentlemen. I'm a little bit disappointed of your countryman David Haye, the way he acts, the way he says things, the way he walks, whatever it is, you name it. But in my goal, and it is exactly what I'm going to do, there's going to be the reality rehab for David Haye to put him down on the ground. and I think it's going to be good for his future life. And you guys, boys and girls, whoever is watching these fights, will have an exciting fight, and I'm looking forward to the challenge that has been promised by David Haye in the ring and in the fight on July 2nd. So you are going to watch it from Hamburg, Germany, from Imtech Arena, which is a soccer stadium, can you imagine? So you've been watching a lot of soccer games, but it's a boxing match from the soccer stadium. So we're going to have 50,000 people watching with you live at the ringside.
Haye versus Klitschko. July 2nd, Sky Sports HD box office. To order, Sky customers go to sky.com/order box office or phone this number